Hello AOS fans, it's me Pete, and this week there's a little unboxing going on, but it's me doing it, not Robin. It's normally Robin that does these kind of things, so we'll have to see if this is as smooth as your usual experience might be with the Brooks. So, what am I going to be unboxing for you? Well, I got, or rather I should say we got, one of the supply drops that GW did. It's not the Imperial one, it's the Underworlds one. Now, to give you a bit of information on what these supply drops were, they basically announced this thing on like Wednesday, and like, hey, we're doing these supply drops, one's for the Imperial, one's for Underworld, I'm using a lot of air quotes, and basically you get a whole bunch of models, mystery models, you don't know what they are, you just know they're Underworlds or Imperial focused, and they're at 50% RRP. Now, 50% of RRP is 50% of what GW are going to be charging you, so you possibly could get these things cheaper elsewhere anyway, and then you won't be saving 50%, you'd be saving maybe 40% or something like that, possibly. And the other thing is, you don't know what you're getting. Now, they said that depending on the zone you're in will depend on what you get in the box. It isn't available for the US or Canada just yet, so just to like UK, EU, Australia, all that kind of area. And if you have bought a box from one of the outside of UK zones, do let us know what you got, because it looks like all the UK zones are getting pretty much exactly the same thing. So here we go, this is what it is. It's here, it's right here, it's a big box. I've already opened it, so there are no spoilers for me, I'm afraid. You're not going to get proper reactions, but I'm going to go through what I got in the box just to give you an idea of what there is, and you can make an idea for yourself, or make a decision for yourself, what you think is worthwhile. So in the box itself you get a rather spectacular, yes, Godsworn Hunt. I mean, woo, Godsworn Hunt. I mean, a lot of people might not have Godsworn Hunt yet, so you know, if you haven't got them, useful. What's next in the box? Next one is some counters. These are the counters that you get, all of the different ones for Underworlds, Beastgrave, for all of the different things, all the different abilities which use counters, most of which you probably never use. There's obviously the Beast one, there's the Horn token, which again, you can just use one of the backs of one of the wound tokens, but there you go. If you haven't got them already, maybe it's worth a pump. Again, remember, 50% off, so you know, maybe not quite so bad. Next thing you get is little card box. So it's a little Beastgrave designed card box so you can fit your deck in there. Not mad. You're probably only going to fit one deck in there, looking at the size of that. But again, if you haven't got anything to keep your cards in, you're going to a tourney or something like that, it could be quite handy just to keep your stuff in. What else have we got in here? What else have we got? We've got the playmat. Yes, we have the playmat in there. So the playmat here folds out, obviously. I'm not going to take it out of the box because it's all done up right now, so I don't want to undo it all, but you get the playmat. Drop that one. Playmat has all the layouts, so where you can put your cards and your turn counters and the round counters and all that kind of stuff, which could be handy. Next thing, you get a few bigger boxes now. You've got, here we go, we've got the scenery, we've got the primal lair, so this gives you some lovely Beastgraved scenery to play on your board. A lot of people don't play with the scenery because it's not necessary for the game, but it does give you a little bit of a ambiance to the whole thing. So there's that one. We're down to the last couple of items now. What have we got in here? We also have, going to drop everything in a minute. We have got the Beastgrave Champions of Dreadfane. Now, obviously a lot of people know Dreadfane came out, it wasn't a UK thing last year, it was just in, I think, Germany or the EU and America, so you couldn't get it in the UK, but it came with 2 warbands, obviously, and these are those warbands in a little double box, which isn't bad. So you get 3 warbands in total, because these are the other 2. You get all the cards for them, Iron Soul's Condemners and Lady Harrow's Mournflight, so you've got the Spookies and the Stormcast in there, and all the cards that go with them. So, you know, if you haven't got that, that's not a bad buy. And the last thing that we have in here, which is, you know, depending on how you look at this, pretty good, you've got a carry case. It's not a bad size. You're going to fit quite a few models in there. You're going to fit some of your boards and dice. I'm not sure if you can fit the actual game boards in this one. Looking at the size of it, possibly, but then, you know, once you've got some models in there. But you've got the little Beastgrave emblem on the front there, and all the branding and stuff like that. And it's not a bad case from what I've heard people saying of these there. Not bad buys. And again, 50% off RRP, so there you go, that's not bad. There you go, that's what you get in the box. You're getting 3 warbands, you're getting the mat, you get the tokens, you're getting the scenery. You're not getting a copy of Beastgrave though. So yeah, what do I think about it? Do I think they're any good, these mystery boxes? I'm undecided. I think if you're someone brand new to the game, if you've never played the game before, if you're just wanting to dip your toe in the water of it, and at 50% off RRP, but that's obviously, you know, full price RRP, it's not a bad buy. You're going to get a chunk of stuff in there, and it'll all be useful, especially if you don't have anything yet. Out of that box there, I think Robin and I, despite having got all the warbands and stuff for the game, we don't have the mat or the tokens and stuff like. We do have the scenery, so you know, there's bits and pieces we could use in there. There's a lot of stuff that we already have though, so if you're already well into Underworld and you've already got the war, you know, all the warbands, or all the warbands at least that you want for the cards or the models, and if you've got all the things you generally find you need, it's probably not going to give you anything new or really spectacular. On the other hand, if you're looking for all the stuff like the scenery and the tokens, you're thinking, well, I'd buy it, but I wouldn't pay the full price. It's 50% off, like I say, and that's £65. So that's £65 for £130 worth of stuff. And you got the case. Maybe you don't have a case. Maybe you just, you know, have a little Tupperware box with some tissue paper and you stick your models in there. You can have a nice shiny case out of it. And there's the tokens. If you're playing one of the ball bands that uses those tokens and you actually actively use those tokens, then you can do that as well. And you've got 3 warbands, which is a good start. All you need is a copy of Beastgrave on top of that, which you could probably pick up for about 30-40 quid. And, you know, for under £100, you've got a fairly solid start. Some good cards, some warbands, and all the little tokens and stuff you need. So what do I think personally? I wouldn't buy it again. And if GW do more of these in the future, I would be reluctant to go for it. Only because generally whenever a warband comes out, we on, you know, the channel, we do buy all the warbands as soon as they come out, and anything that we really think is useful for the game we already buy. And a lot of this stuff, frankly, kind of feels a little bit like it's excess stock that they just couldn't flog off and they decided to stick it in a mystery box. As I said, a lot of people in the UK have already posted a lot of these contents up, and they already have the same thing, so it doesn't look like it matters. If you're in the UK, you're getting the same stuff, and I suspect it's because it's the excess stock they have in the UK. If you are, however, in Australia, if you're in the EU or somewhere else that's outside of us, which, you know, is a big old place outside of us, and you've got something different, do let us know in the comments below. What are we going to do with it? Well, we might keep the tokens, maybe not. We might keep the card box, maybe not. But I'll tell you what we will do with everything that we're not going to be using. We're going to do a giveaway on that one. So do keep an eye out on the channel. Do stay tuned and watch. And we will be giving away all of the stuff you've seen here pretty much. Maybe barring one thing. Along with a copy of Beastgrave. Because we have got one spare. So if you're looking to get into this game, do keep an eye on this channel, do like, subscribe, do ring that bell so you get all the notifications up, because we are a bit rubbish sometimes when it comes to the social media side of things. So do make sure you follow us and on Facebook as well. And yeah, hopefully soon we'll be announcing a little giveaway that you'll be able to enter for free, and maybe you'll have a chance to gain all of this stuff and a copy of Beastgrave. So we'll see you soon in the Beastgrave. Bye!